Hello, friends. Welcome back to Shadow Play Tarot. Thank you so much for joining me here today, friends. If you're new to the channel, welcome. Make yourselves at home. There's plenty of content to catch up on. And if you're returning, well, friends, you know how I feel about you. Thank you so much for coming back and spending more of your precious time with me here on our channel, friends. I'm so excited to get into today's reading. I want to say thank you so much to the person that left the comment and left this as a suggestion. So today we're going to be looking into, do you have a chance with your crush? So we're going to look into that for you guys. Before we get into that, I want to remind you, if you are interested in private reading, please note I do offer them, but the only way to book is by visiting the link that's up on your screen, shadowplaycollective.com. This is my shop. You can head on over there. I am having a little end of summer sale. So yeah, if you happen to catch it, go ahead and check it out. And let's get to it, friends. As always, use your discernment when listening to any tarot reading. Um, Literally, you take from it what you need and then you leave the rest. It's only predicting where the energy could possibly go. And, you never know who else is listening to the same reading. So if something doesn't sound like it's for you, then just toss it. If the whole reading is confusing or triggering, all you have to do is, click off the reading and we'll catch you later, friends. It's all good. Now, let's get to it. We have three groups to choose from. We have group number one, group number two, and group number three. When you are ready, I'll meet your reading. Hello, my group number ones. If you picked this Bart Ron patch, then welcome to your reading, friends. Today we're going to be looking into, do you have a chance with your crush? We're going to see what messages we can get for you today. Again, just use your discernment, friends. We're trying to have a good time, but I almost stopped myself from saying that because anytime I say that, it turns into like the deepest reading. But I don't know. We'll see what comes through for you today, my group number ones. All right, let's begin. Thank you, Spirit, for allowing me to channel these messages today for my group number ones. Oh, my group number ones. This crush that they have, the person that they have their eye on, Spirit, do they have a chance with them? What can you tell us about this connection that my group number ones is feeling? Their crush, do they have a chance? Oh my God. And as the cards lock up, my fingers can't handle it. All right, what's going on with them? Do they have a chance with their crush? What can you tell us, Spirit? Messages for my group number one. All right, we have the Sun in reverse, the Knight of Wands in reverse. All right, well, we have right now, there might be a distance between you guys. Listen, a lot would have to happen for you guys to even make this a reality. But the truth is, it's like you're not making a move, or maybe it's the obstacle in the way if it is distance. Um, Maybe it's funner to keep it in fantasy land. Look at that with that Six of Cups. As I say, fantasy land. That's not a fantasy energy, but it's kind of what I thought of. Like, it's nice to think about. It's nice to have these sweet little feelings. I also feel like it's kind of good for you guys mentally to have this as like an outlet, right? It's nice to have a crush because it gives us a distraction from other things that could be going on. I'm not saying that's, what you're going through, but it could be. And also these feelings are all hidden. It's like we're trying to keep this hidden. There we have the Page of Wands, so there's attraction. There's also flirtiness. Maybe you guys have flirted, but it's not often enough, or maybe it's like every once in a while you're like, well, that one time when we were like filling up our water bottles at the same time. We had a conversation and we were both laughing. It felt like flirting. It's like there's no consistency there. I feel like this is sweet though. I feel like this helps you feel better about something else. Um, I kind of feel like it's more fun for now, though. I know we're talking about, do you have a chance with them? They're not necessarily saying yes or no. I mean, I'm seeing, if we're going to look at it like that, I'm seeing no, but I'm seeing no through positive cards, which tells me that it's a, well, no, if we don't do anything different here. If they were no's in cards that mean loneliness, despair, like then I'd be like, oh, okay, it doesn't look like you guys are matching. But I feel like there is potential here, but things we would have to make different choices. And like I said, maybe that's why it's funner to keep it in fantasy for now. Here's the thing though, I feel like you guys will, this is someone that you guys will be reconnecting with. You guys feel like you maybe work really well together. Maybe you even do work well together, or as in you work together. Maybe you guys have kids and they go to the same school. I don't know. That might be for somebody because it feels like there's a returning. So I feel like you will be interacting with this person again, but it would have to be a little more consistent. And maybe that would have to come by you taking initiative. Maybe you have things going on in your life as well that, you don't really have time for this, but this is fun to think about. So it's not a definitive yes, it's not a definitive no. It's saying you could have fun with it, but things would have to change. Um, and whether or not you want to do that, that's totally up to you guys. All right, let's continue. This is fun. I see you guys seeing this person again, like reuniting with them. Maybe I don't know if this is someone that you go to school with, or like I said, maybe it's someone you see at dropping off your kid or picking them up at school or whatever, and you see them as well. Maybe you're going to start to see them again. All right, let's begin. Or not, let's begin. Let's continue. I just, in my head, when I said that, they literally started showing me like this whole reenactment. It's not a reenactment, but in my head, someone said like, yeah, I'm gonna see them because they're like on a show that's coming out. Maybe someone has a crush on someone who has a TV show. Maybe they're on reality TV. All right. Page of Pentacles, Queen of Wands in reverse. Oh, this is fantasy. You guys are friendly with this person. I feel like you guys talk like, and I feel like if there has been flirting, there's a little bit of, is that what that was? Is that what that was? Someone here might feel friend zoned. Yeah, it feels like you talk to this person about business or, uh, you know, life, like whatever, like not whatever, life, whatever. Um, but you talk to them about life or whatever. That's what I meant to say. All right, where's the Page of Pentacles? Yeah, you guys, there someone here would have to be upfront and be like, you know what, I'm actually really interested in you. And maybe the more you get to kind of talk to this person or get to know them, that'll become clearer to you. If you know, maybe you need more indicators, maybe you feel like you're not sure either. Oh shit. Sorry guys. I dropped. Yeah. There's confusion here over because we're keeping it hidden, but there's also a lot of fantasy and there's maybe times of like did they, didn't they? This person may not be sure. Maybe you get impatient or you're just like maybe they're not available. All right guys, I'm going to stick with it. I think you guys are going through something else, and this has been kind of a nice thing to think about. It brings you the idea of passion back into your life, it stirs things up. If this is someone that your crush grows into something more, I could totally see some of you going for it and letting them know, or being a little more clear, like freaking almost spelling it out for them, trying to get them to make a move. Because it feels like right now, I think you guys enjoy talking to each other or the interactions that you have. Um, but I feel like for right now, you're keeping this as in my dreams, or this is your something that you look forward to. I don't think that for a lot of you, this is going to continue for a little bit. I don't think that this is something that's going to go away in the immediate future. It feels like there's still more to explore here, whether that's how your feelings grow and change and how this helps you through a phase of your life or through this chapter of your life, Or maybe you realize actually this person's cool as shit and I do want to see what goes on here. I do want more. Maybe they're also making it more obvious as well. But for now, I don't really see it coming. I don't really see it happening, I should say. That Ten of Swords tells me you're kind of coping with things. You're handling some things that maybe aren't the funnest. All right, let's get some oracle cards for you guys. I had no idea how that reading was going to go. That was fun. You guys will have to let me know if you have any other suggestions. You can leave them down below. If you like this video, give it a little thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already. It helps me pick up on your energy more easily for future pick a card readings. I appreciate you guys so much. There's been so much more engagement on the channel, and I'm just so grateful. I love hanging out with you guys here. I always tell you that. And I just want you guys to enjoy yourselves and hear the things that you need to hear. Take what you need, and yeah. All right. So we have frustration and hunger. You want more. Oh my God, maybe some of you are like sexually frustrated. We have consciousness. We have magic and intuition. I'm telling you, these feelings that you're having for this person, they're like changing you. They're reigniting something within you, and that alone, honestly, is a beautiful thing. Sometimes these feelings or these connections come up for us in times that we really need them. And like I said, especially if you've recently gone through some kind of big transition or something stressful, you had some type of ending. Maybe you were in a bad relationship or in a bad job situation, whatever it is, and it feels like it's a nice little escape for now. Then we have balance. It was in reverse. I don't normally read these in reverse, but I do have to acknowledge, because we have frustration and hunger, that sometimes your desires might feel like they're taking over. So if that happens, it's just a reminder to keep yourself grounded. I don't feel like this is something that you need to be taking too seriously right now. Again, it feels like lighthearted and fun. And I don't know, think about being a little more consistent with how you flirt with this person. When you're ready, see what happens. I'm into it for you guys, group number ones. All right, let's get you guys a crystal message so we can close out your reading. Thank you, Spirit. Messages for my group number ones. Oh, these little cards. All right, too many. We're going to grab one from those. We'll grab that one, which is the easy one, Amethyst. Protection, trust, and intuition. Get ready to purify. Amethyst has powerful and beneficial properties, including the ability to release addictive behaviors while also protecting your energy field. Amethyst is a great crystal to meditate with, as it promotes peace and tranquility between your emotional, physical, and spiritual planes. Creating harmony inside and out, it is linked to the crown and third eye chakras, connecting your intuition to the divine source. Bask in the violet rays of the amethyst crystal and stimulate your soul. Correlates to Aquarius and Pisces, Jupiter and Neptune. I love that, you guys. I feel like that'll help bring balance. So if you guys have an amethyst, it's kind of like crystals 101. Feels like it's a pretty easy stone to start with. Most of you probably have one. So maybe cleanse it and try sleeping next to it, or putting it next to you while you sleep. There we go. No, don't go and sleep next to it on your shelf. All right, my group number ones, that's what I have for you today. Thank you so much for joining me, and I'll catch you the next one. Thanks, guys. Hello, my group number twos. If you picked the sticker, then welcome to your reading, friends. Let's go ahead and put this little devil right over here. And let me begin by saying thank you to the person that suggested this reading. If you guys happen to have an idea or suggestion, I would love to hear it down below. And if this reading resonates with you, friends, give it a little thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed already, go ahead and do that. I normally don't push that as much, but I do want to tell you, when you subscribe, it helps me connect to your energy a little bit better for future pick card readings. And when you like the video, it continues to show you more content, more of my content and content like mine on your timeline. If you give it a little thumbs down, that's fine too. All that means is you're going to be seeing less of that content or that type of content on when you open up your YouTube. All right, so with that being said, let's begin. Let's check in and see if you have a shot with your crush. If you guys have a chance here with your crush, my group number twos. Thank you, Spirit, for allowing me to channel these messages today. For my group number twos, please. can you tell us? Do they have a chance here with their crush, with the person that they have on their mind and they came to this reading for? What can you tell us? Do they have a chance here? What can you tell us? Do my group number twos have a chance here? With their crush. We have the Fool in reverse. We have the Four of Wands in reverse. All right. What's going on here? Do they have a chance? So there could be a timing thing. Like I'm not seeing a no. I'm seeing well, let me say, I'm seeing delays. I'm seeing hangups. So we're not saying no just yet, but we are seeing that there could be a timing thing or a not yet. Man, so interesting, these groups. What can you tell us? Do they have a chance here? Why the Fool in reverse? So I feel like you guys do have a chance, but there's some obstacles in the way. There's some old chapters. There's an old relationship that needs to clear out, to be honest. It could be on your side or their side. There could be children involved. There is a lot of potential here, but there's someone is hanging on to something that didn't grow. It could be a relationship, or if they have children, that's something that they're focused on, and that's why it's like a not yet. It feels like, but here's the thing. It's like, even though we're not screaming yes, like I mentioned in group number one as well, maybe some of you came over from there. It just feels like there's hangups because it's all of these cards that necessarily they're not no's, but they are coming out as blocks for the time being. All right, why the Lovers card? Someone here could be focused on something else, not romance, or someone here just okay, so someone gets a lot of attention. It might be you, or someone here is super attractive and that's coming through. Maybe that's how you feel towards your person, but it's like all eyes on me. But it doesn't feel like whoever this is getting any romantic offers that they're actually interested in, or maybe that they feel that they're genuine. Someone here might feel like things are performative, so maybe it makes them a little bit pickier, which is good. It's just holding our standards high. I think you guys do have a shot here. I think that this person sees you too, to be honest. There's a sweet energy between you guys, and I feel like there is a deep bond, or there could be. Now, if you've never even said hi to this person, then use your discernment. But maybe this is how you're imagining your guys' connection to be. But if you already have somewhat of this person knows who you are and you guys have interacted before, then it feels like there is a draw. So maybe you're kind of letting this get to you, or maybe if you view your person as being the one that gets a lot of attention, because someone here feels like they don't have power over the situation and they're already like, honestly, it almost feels like crying over spilled milk before maybe it's even spilled, or maybe someone is sad because they are dealing with trying to close out a chapter, and that's something that you don't have control over. We have the Tower showing up. So someone here did go through some major thing that they're not out of yet. So that's something that you need to be aware of, especially if that's not you and that's the other person. But I do feel like once that energy clears, if you guys interact with this person, if it's someone that's a friend or someone that you um, like I said, there's some form of we're able to build a connection outside of it being romantic, outside of having a crush. We're actually getting to know each other. I do feel like there's potential here for more, but it just doesn't feel like the time is now. There's something else that someone is dealing with. And if that's you, maybe that's you also needing to clear that energy. And maybe, you know what, when you do clear that energy, you're going to be like, oh shit, actually, I have a lot of options, or I have other people that want to date me. I don't think you're going to be saying yes just to anything, but maybe that's when this comes up where you're getting the attention. This is a lot more healed energy than this is over here. So only take what applies. I see a new beginning for you guys, and there is an opportunity in this situation. So, yeah, you guys definitely have a shot here, but just, you know, take your time. Take your time. All right. Thank you, Spirit. Especially if you guys like work with this person or something like that. I saw the Three of Pentacles a couple times when I was shuffling. What else, please? What else for my group number twos? Do they have a shot with their crush, Spirit? Do my group number twos have a chance with their crush? Do my group number twos. So we have the King of Wands, the Two of I almost said the Two of Wands in reverse, but it's the Two of Cups in reverse, the Eight. So this person does not, or someone here is hanging on to a relationship that didn't work, or does not want to put work into a relationship. They could be hanging on to their lifestyle. You know what's interesting is I feel that I don't feel like there's going to be a disconnect between you and this person, but I feel like maybe your feelings might be changing along the way. And maybe you're the one that's going to be kind of like moving on. It feels like there's a moving forward that's happening, but it's not together. This person, maybe the more you get to know them or see them from afar, maybe you view them as being someone who just maybe would end up hurting you, or their behavior, maybe you see them like they like to flirt with a lot of other people, or I don't know, maybe you feel like a lot of other people want them. There's a feeling here of being sad about something, or feeling at a loss, and feeling like there's like no power behind this. But why the Four of Pentacles? But someone isn't walking away, still holding on to this. But it's definitely like there's no work being put into it. So it's like wanting to move forward but feeling stuck. Maybe this is you. This all feels like stuck energy. So you just have to know, friends, like just because it's not now, it doesn't mean it's not never. I just don't think that now is the time. I think maybe now just try to have fun with it, be a little lighthearted about it, but don't let it get you in some kind of whirlwind or in some kind of pattern where it's like putting you through the motions. Like this person might even be repeating a pattern. If someone is with that Wheel of Fortune in reverse, then it's like we can't get off of the hamster wheel. But some maybe you're feeling stuck wanting to move forward and you feel like you keep reverting back. Maybe you feel like ignored, or you're going to try to reject this person, but at the same time we're holding on to it pretty good. So just take it as it resonates, friends. They're suggesting you take a break. You take a little time out from this. It's not going anywhere. It's not going backwards or forwards or sideways. It'll still be here when you come off from your mental health break from it. It's like taking a mental health walk. That's what you got to do. But like the metaphor for mental health walk when it comes to your crush. This person has no clue. For some of you, I mean, maybe you've let this person know, but others of you, this person has no clue. This person might even be unbothered because they're like focused on themselves, what they have going on. Maybe that's what disappoints you, where you're like, man, they don't even see me or how awesome I am. And it's like, yeah, I do think that they see you. I do think that they see you as being awesome, but this person isn't going to be a chaser. They're not going to be chasing you. This person's got other things that they're looking at right now. They think you're very attractive, but it's not followed by romantic feelings at this point. All right, let's get you guys an oracle card. Thank you, Spirit. All right, messages for my group number 2s. Do they have a chance with their crush? Bitches, why did I just start hearing no scrubs when I was going to say crush? I was like, no scrubs. Messages for my group number 2s. All right. Look at these two dark cards. We have death and fear. Someone here, they have anxieties over starting new things. They're still very much purging something from the past, cleansing the energy. There is passion and attraction, but this person, they're not trying to take it further right now. Again, it feels like a right now. So you guys are just going to have to feel it through and see what feels right for you in this situation. Maybe you're letting it get to you too much by trying to think too far into the future when the reality is this person wouldn't be able to offer you much right now, or maybe vice versa if you're the one that's kind of still getting out of something else. Someone here, even if it's been a long time, maybe there's fears over starting new things, or especially relationships with that anxiety card. Cleansing, releasing, but there is fear. Anyway, if you feel the sexual tension with this person, I'm sure they do too. All right, we have this stone. I've never pulled this. Oh my God. You guys, when I try to say these words, lepidocrocite. Lepidocrocite. All right, I think that's it. When I look at it, it almost looks like a dinosaur name. We have open heart, grounded, and teacher. Practical and methodical, lepidocrocite approaches spirituality in a tangible way, grounding practices back to the earth while staying connected to source energy. A great crystal for teachers or anyone who wishes to pass down spiritual teachings. Lepidocrocite values tradition and educates without judgment, sharing wisdom for humanity's highest good. This crystal helps with communicating to your life's purpose, staying focused on tasks at hand, and taking action in order to make progress. Each day you are one step closer to your dreams. Correspond to Sagittarius and Earth energy. Very interesting. Maybe some of you are teachers. Or maybe there's someone that's like more focused on their career or on other things that they have going on. That could also be you, friends. All right. You could benefit from taking a little break, though, from this for sure. Like I said, when you return back to it, this person will still be there for you to crush on. All right, my group number 2s. That's what I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed your reading. Thank you so much for joining me. And I'll catch you the next one. Thanks, guys. Hello, my group number 3s. If you picked the sticker, then welcome to your reading, friends. Let's go ahead and put this little bad bunny right over there and let's get to it. Let me begin by reminding you guys it's super important for you to use your discernment with this reading. We're going to be looking into, do you have a chance with your crush? Do you have a shot here? What can you know about this situation? Thank you so much to the viewer that recommended this reading. I absolutely appreciate it. And if you guys have an idea as to something you'd like to see, go ahead and leave me a comment down below. Make sure if this content resonates with you, give it a little like, give it a subscribe. It helps me pick up on your energy more easily for future pick a card readings. And when you like this video, it actually, YouTube suggests more things like it, as well as more of my content. So think of it as the Netflix thumbs up, thumbs down. If you don't like something, thumbs it down and it'll stop suggesting it to you. All right, so let's begin. Thank you, Spirit, for allowing me to channel these messages for my group number 3s. My group number 3s, what can you tell us about their crush? Do they have a chance with their crush? Do they have a shot with their crush, please? Messages for my group number 3s. We have the High Priestess. Some of you already know, or there's silence going on between you guys. I see there's Hermit energy here. All right, so someone here, it doesn't, maybe you guys haven't seen each other for a while. Maybe someone's been focused on their work. Maybe there's, hopefully not, but maybe there's another relationship or something else taking someone's energy. There's a feeling of being hermit. Maybe you've just kind of retreated from the situation and left it up to the gods. You're like, you know what? I don't know what's going on. I'm kind of throwing my hands up in the air. Let's see what this Ace of Pentacles is about. Why the High Priestess? What can you tell us? Does my group number 3s have a chance with their crush? You know that this person is emotionally unavailable. Maybe, I feel like there's repeating themes here. So, okay, maybe you already know something about this person that you know now is not the time, or they just wouldn't be able to give you what you need. They're just not available. Maybe, oh, I hate to say it, but maybe that's what makes them kind of attractive to you, that they are unavailable. Hey, not calling anyone out, but let's face it, we be doing that sometimes. So just throwing that out there. If you know your own patterns or you know things, then you know that might be for you. But let's see what's going on. Someone here could have had a breakup or a shakeup in their foundation, their job. Why the Nine of Swords in reverse? You just know is what this is saying. Why is it Ace of Pentacles? One more there, please. One more. All right, so I don't think things are completely done and over and disconnected between you and your crush. There is some silence that's currently going on, but you are going to have an opportunity of some sort. What that opportunity is, I'm not sure if it's reconnecting, coming back together, seeing them. It feels like there's a delay, and honestly, it doesn't even feel if that you're fully convinced. The choice is going to be up to you. Someone here is hesitating as well. They're thinking about their future. They're not really sure what direction they're going to go in. They're looking for for what's next, what's new. Maybe they're focusing on work. I don't know. It feels like someone could be rebuilding something, rebuilding a part of their life. Now, the other thing that's also coming through, it's like just because you guys have been away for a while or just because there's this moment of silence, it's like we're still holding on to this. You might even feel like this is mutual, like this is a mutual connection. And maybe that's why you have this higher level of understanding. You guys could, I feel like you feel very like maybe some of you are very spiritual or spiritually connected to this person. There's a lot of reflection that's going on, but again, because of that reflection and because you are intuitive and because you may already know what's to come or you're anticipating it, you just know it. It's like that also doesn't really help you release this either, because it's a sense here of we're holding on to this. All right, what else, please? There is like reconciliation or a returning from the past. If some of you were concerned about that, it does feel like it is going to be coming back around, but someone is avoiding right now. Someone is in avoidant energy big time. Yeah. Someone's not thinking about love and someone else is waiting on it. All right. So it feels like maybe where you're at in your life or what you have going on is opposite of maybe what this person. It doesn't feel like this person right now is either focused on love or they're purposely pulling away from you for a reason, and that's also something that you may know. Here's the thing though, this person isn't leaving your energy just yet. Now, I don't know if they are at all, because some of you might hang in there and this might turn into, something else, but it just doesn't feel like it's going away anytime soon. There's a delay in this, there's a delay in the situation. There's a lack of clarity as well. This person may not know what they want, so they're just staying away. But there is a feeling here. I do feel like you guys are going to be coming back together in some way. All right. Thank you, Spirit. And if you do come back together, I'm not sure if things like there'd still be more to the story. It's like that's just like, I don't know, reconnection. I'm still seeing that there would be, I just heard failure to launch. All right. What else, please? What else can you tell us? Does my group number threes have a chance with their crush, please? Do they have a chance with their crush? We should be asking, does your crush have a chance with you guys? We should flip the script on these crushes that we're checking in on. All right. You guys are awesome. What can you tell us? My group number threes and the person they came to this reading for, their crush, do they have a chance with them? Do they have a shot here? We have the Magician in reverse. Someone's feeling real in their head over not having any power in this situation, you guys. Oh, if you please, my group number threes, do not be baby witches and try to do some love spells or love rituals. We don't do that. We don't do that, even if we want to do it really bad. And the reason we don't do that is because you can end up lingering. It's almost like putting a spell on yourself, too, of tying yourself to a person. Because there's a lot of disappointment that is being brought on by the fact that your manifestations aren't coming in, or there isn't effort being put in, or there's something here isn't working, and there's it's a sore spot, that three of swords. And you know what, you guys, I don't think that whatever the reason that there's a hang up here from being able to explore this more or grow this into more, be more consistency, whatever is going on here, it doesn't have anything to do with you. It feels like someone's got something that's affecting how they view love, or if they're ready for it, or what they're focused on. So some of you are feeling really stuck and in your head. Again, beware if you do try to do love rituals. That could be, like I said, it's almost like putting a spell on yourself as well. All right, why the... And of course, you know, it's like, it's frustration over like seeing the potential or knowing that that something could be possible, and there's a lot of fears or doubts coming from you. And on this person's side, they're just being logical and practical of when they're ready for a new beginning. I feel like this is weighing on your guys' mental health, or on feeling hopeful, or on your joy in your everyday life. If you do feel that way, just beware that you're leaning too far one way. You're tipping over. Like, pull yourself back. Go do something else. Distract yourself from this situation. This person also feels like they're struggling to kind of think about like a new future, interesting, their future perhaps, or like something new. It's almost like they're not ready for that yet. And this is making you doubt if this person feels the same. And you don't want to just be friends here. Actually, you can't just be friends here. This is someone that's all or nothing, is what I feel like. I feel like a friendship would be painful and uncomfortable. But at the same time, they're not really offering you much right now. And like I said, it's making you doubt. They want to say, whoever the masculine energy is, or whoever this person who's really contained and just, you know, they're under a lot of burdens, or they carry a lot. They feel like they carry a lot, or they're going through a lot, and they can't take on a new relationship or even romance or anything like that right now. This person feels like they're handling some kind of business as best as they can. And we all cope differently, right? All right, what else, please? Messages for my group number threes. Do they have a chance with their crush? This person can be a little impulsive, but they're way, when it comes to emotions, like they're a little, I don't know, they're not good at connecting with their heart, that's for sure. And that could also be a point of or a source of disappointment for you at this moment in time. Because maybe you're like, well, if they cared, they would show it. And it's like, well, not necessarily, because they may not even think like that. This person may think that they don't want to show their emotions because it makes them weak. Not, it's a little bit of that, all this ego and masculinity. Um, yeah. And in their head, I think that or in their head, they think that you know how they feel, or that you kind of know what's going on. And it's interesting because maybe you do, but because this person hasn't flat out said it, or there isn't anything else behind it, you're like doubting it all. And also, no one is telling you to wait, my friends. Like, I'm not telling you that at all, but this person is saying that, like, they're being smart about when they're ready for something new, when they'll take that leap of faith. But that's them trying to control everything. All right, what else? Messages for my group number 3s. There's a lot of passion between you guys. Sex is not the issue, that's for sure. If you guys have already hooked up with this person, I feel like you guys will be reunited. Yeah, you guys. You guys, what is this? What in this steamy situation is happening? I don't know. I feel like you guys are going to be reuniting with this person for some hot little situation. You guys are going to have a chance to bring more balance into the situation, maybe even show some truths, if not with words, then maybe with actions. It's not done with this person, you guys. I think also at the time that this reading comes out, it's still Venus retrograde, and Venus has been in retrograde. So love has been affected, all of that stuff. So maybe you've been feeling blocked and you're just like extra feeling it. But there's going to be work put into this. There's going to be some kind of effort put into this. All right. So hopefully that just confirmed what you were already feeling. If that completely confused you, or if you don't recognize that, it's probably not your story. This group felt a little bit different. One thing that's for damn sure is everybody's going through something. All right. Let's get you guys some oracle cards. Thank you, Spirit. We have stop, rest. Maybe that's what's happening right now. Something's about to come to light with that illumination. All right. Someone's moving with caution, being very, very cautious. Someone doesn't want to get into something or start something. This feels like it's not just a crush. It feels like two mature people that have whole ass lives, that there's just a lot of components to it. And it's not as easy as just teeing, and making out, unfortunately. Why can't it be easy? We have rest, surrender, and peace. Stop, space, caution, illumination, surrender, and peace. All right, so like I said, I feel like there's a lot of someone here is moving very cautiously and taking their space. Maybe this is also an indicator for you. Use this time, the space that you have, get your rest and surrender to what is. You can't change the circumstances. You can't do anything. Like, the only one that can put work into themselves or whatever's going on is this person. So it's like a need to surrender that. I do feel there's some kind of information or something that's about to come to light for you. And like I said, it feels like this person is going to be coming around in no time. And we have peace. That's what you get when you surrender to the current situation. Let's get a crystal for you guys. Thank you, Spirit. Oh Lord, what word am I going to be challenged to say? Oh, it's snakeskin. I am so silly. I saw it upside down and I was like, Lord, help me with the pronunciation. And it was just snakeskin. Snakeskin agate. Oh, that's really cool, you guys. It's giving Mother of Dragons. It's giving GOT season 1. It's giving House of Dragon. I'm into it. Okay, Rhaenyra. We have strength, privacy, and self-love. Being comfortable in your own skin takes time, and snakeskin agate helps boost self-esteem and self-awareness so you can do just that. Snakeskin agate gives you the confidence to step outside your comfort zone and explore new aspects of yourself, all within your discretion. Snakeskin agate can blend in with the crowd, so if you don't want to be seen and wish to carry on with your activities in peace, this is the stone for you. Snakeskin agate is able to facilitate a kundalini rising and encourages full embodiment of self. corresponds to Gemini and Mercury. Wow, this is really cool. I kind of want one of these now. I love that this talks about privacy and discretion, because I feel like maybe this person like is doing this process in privacy, or maybe your guys' connection it is in privacy and it requires discretion. All right, friends, that's what I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed it. Yeah, you guys will have to let me know. Thank you so much for joining me, and I'll catch you at the next one. Thanks, guys.